Hello everyone, Elite Clockwoman here. I know I'm late, but I apologize for that because I had important reasons for this. But despite that, I will still analyze the new episode because it was important in terms of the plot. And many of you are wondering, who the hell is this Megatron and who is he working for? Also, you are probably wondering if the spy cameraman survived or not, because from what we saw, it may seem that we said goodbye to him, but I have a confirmation of the domstudio about it. So in this video, you will find out the truth. And besides this, in the episode, there was a lot of useful information and references, and I will try to find all the details. But before we get into all this, make sure to like and subscribe if you want Bethany to be okay. And here we go. In the beginning, we are shown how the Titans are approaching the main building of the lab, and they notice the Titan Drillman and Speakerman went straight to him, and although Drillman welcomed him and tried to tell him something, but the bro is in a bad mood as he prepared his guns to attack and went for a ramming, and then started attacking him again, and it seems that the Speakerman thinks that he is on the enemy side. Although I find it strange, since the Speakerman didn't fight with Drillman, and they did not cross paths at all, but he started attacking him. Although it seems to me that he should have been attacked by Titan Cameraman since he fought him. But the reason for this anger may be that when Speakerman improved, he learned that Drillman is on the enemy side, and so he decided to attack. And we also saw a new ability of Speakerman. But in fact, this ability is not new since it was in bloopers. And I assumed that this ability will also be in the series. But the cameraman realized it had gone too far, and he stopped the Speakerman, as he got a signal from headquarters that they could trust him, and Drillman also confirmed it. And after the Titans had calmed down, we were shown the scientist and Titan TV man. And before they started their battle, they exchanged glances as it happens in old westerns. And the scientist started his attack first, and the lasers were so powerful that TV man could barely stand on his feet. But with each second, his core absorbed more and more energy, and he was able to make a counterattack with his powerful beam. And with this attack, he even managed to fry the scientist's face. But the scientist doesn't like to fight alone, and there were reinforcements. But TV Man got rid of them with the help of a small black hole, which he also used in episode 25 against Drillman. And in fact, it's a very powerful ability, and I wonder why Bro doesn't use it against the scientist, because with it, he could smash him in 5 seconds. But actually, such a limitation of the character's powers is in any universe in movies and anime. And we shouldn't try to explain it, as if the characters will use all their abilities, the series can end much faster, and it's a professional trick that all authors use. But as we can see, the cameraman has already come to the rescue, but he's also met by mutants he's fought before, and it looks like the scientist has carefully planned everything so that no one would interfere with his fight. But also one of the elite toilets has appeared, and the bro really thinks he can hurt the cameraman with his toy gun, and although it looks quite funny, but I still think he can somehow hurt the cameraman, so we need to be ready for any plot twist. But like the last battle, it looks like the cameraman is starting to lose this battle again, and Speakerman again tried to help him, but near the base appeared something terrible, and Blood realized that he had better deal with the new enemy, as still Cameraman has a berserk mode which he can use at the last moment. And he tried to destroy the enemy during the teleport, but it turned out to be some tough guy from Lord of the Rings movies. And this dude literally looks like some kind of troll who's ready to siege the castle. But just as funny is the fact that Bro's been to the dentist recently, and got nice braces. But the funny thing is, that Speakerman was silent the whole time. But when he saw that Drillman was also here, he started to show how brave he was, and went into battle with Daddy. It is also important to note the number 02 on this dude's neck, and other elite toilets have similar numbers, but they are not as crazy as this dude. But maybe Billy is somehow related to this troll, because he is also a little crazy. Although his number is 10, and this mutant's is 2. But what do these numbers mean? Well, there are only 2 options. It usually means how strong the character is among other similar characters. That is, in fact, number 1 or 0 should be the strongest. Or the number indicates who was created first. So the number 0 or 1 or 2 was created first, and only then the other toilets appeared. And I could assume that this mutant was one of the first to be created, because evolution has definitely bypassed it. But it's not all that clear-cut, because it seems to me that the first elite toilet was male 07, and then our guesses with these numbers do not make much sense. But perhaps in the future, we will learn more about it. Also look at how big this mutant is. It's even bigger than Titan Drillman, and it's hard for me to imagine there's anyone bigger than Drillman. Also, I think you've all noticed the reference to Godzilla and Kong, so let's not talk about it too much. because we'll only see the continuation of this battle in the new episode, because the scene has changed, and we were moved to the spy cameraman's quiet country house. And it seems that even now, the bro sensed something bad, and a second later, an uninvited guest appeared, who pressured him and asked him why he wasn't fighting with the others. And it looks like Spy was able to get out of the question, but in fact, Megatron already knows everything, and he's just playing dumb. And he started looking around the house, and I had no doubt he'd suddenly look out the window like in horror movies. And he stepped away for a second, but he knows the girl's here, and he starts trying to catch her. And he almost killed her, but she miraculously managed to dodge, and then a spy came to the rescue. But what can a little cameraman do against this monster? And Megatron asked a spicy question: why did he betray them? And based on cameraman movements, it's like he's saying, "You don't understand, bro. Humans aren't what you think they are, and this girl is innocent, and that he should show mercy." But Megatron said that he doesn't feel emotion, and he started yapping that it's always been like this, that one of them survives and one of us dies. And he said that he doesn't want to kill cameraman, and he added that he's just a project that was created to stop another project, and now he's probably talking about the G-Man Apocalypse project, and bro is getting crazier by the second, and he's just as dumb. If he wants to stop the project, he should get off his ass and go to the toilet lab and stop G-Man, not go after the girl. And I even thought of an alternative. If he really wanted to stop the toilet project, he could use the girl as a hostage to manipulate the commander, like Alpha used Drill Woman to manipulate Titan Drill Man. But he kept saying that he didn't have any emotions. But the cameraman told him that the girl had emotions, and he kind of asked him why Megatron was doing all this, and the cameraman didn't see the point. But Megatron said that he hoped the cameraman would understand, and that he couldn't ignore his mission. And from that second on, Megatron even tried to make a joke and started going crazy. And bro started laughing like crazy, and he even said the N-word, and he crushed his own friend. And how many times have I told you that this dude is not who he says he is, and that he's gonna show his evil side, and it finally happened. And the girl started to run away from him, but at the same time, he used his machine gun to destroy absolutely in front of him. But suddenly, he received a notification. No sign of living beings has been found. But although the girl was literally right next to him, and that was the end of the episode. And let's figure out what's going on here. First of all, the spy cameraman is still alive as the domstudio has confirmed it. And as you can see, the girl is also alive, so I hope they'll be okay. But what's wrong with that robot, and who does he work for? And how did he find the girl 1 billion miles away, and then fail to find her when she was almost under his nose? Honestly, I have no ideas, and this one seems illogical. But this is what domstudio wrote in the description under the video. He is being watched. He's being under someone else's command. And with those words, he makes it clear that Megatron is being controlled by someone other than Daddy Pencil Man. I said in my analysis of episode 34 that this dude was acting on his own, but he's also got someone helping him destroy all humans. But then, who's sending him these signals? It's really obvious, and it's the master that Alpha's always yapping about. But why him? Because no one else could be interested in this. Now the commander of the toilets is in charge, and he wouldn't send a signal to Megatron to kill his daughter that he doesn't even know about. I mean, he knows his daughter, but he thinks she's dead. The other agents are protecting humans, and if you take the SKIBIDI toilet from Defuk Boom as a basis, the agents are created to protect humans and to defeat the infection of the SKIBIDI toilets. And this only benefits the master because he doesn't care about anyone, and he just wants to take over the whole planet. But I don't understand why Megatron couldn't find the girl who was right under his nose, even though he could find her 1 billion miles away in this house. But I have a theory that the master changed his mind about killing her. And initially, he didn't know that this girl was the daughter of the commander, but then he realized that he could use her to manipulate the commander. And Master took control of Megatron's technology and made the radar show that the girl was dead. And I have no doubt that soon we will see the Master himself or his army that will capture this girl and use her to manipulate Male 07. In any case, we will find out in the future. And our video comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed the analysis, and if so, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, as soon we will get leaks for the 38th episode, and I will make a video about it. Elite Clockwoman out.